But at one point, I feel like, you know, we're at the, with the health care issue. You know, no one wanted, we said stop, 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 but they still did it. And I hear everyone else saying stop, 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 and I know you're going to still do it. And I understand about you may be held in contempt of court, you know, if you don't, or you may have a lawsuit if you don't do these things. But isn't there some process where you can actually declare a state of emergency, financial emergency, where we just can't afford it and avoid these lawsuits when there is no money and the financial crisis is so bad? I mean, is that a possibility you can just declare financial law?
I've never heard of it.
Well, maybe we ought to try it, sure.
I've never heard of it.
Now, I don't mean that facetiously. I mean, we're in a state of emergency. Is there a point? Because I know we have so many regulations that we have to go by. I know the commissioners have. There's so many regulations on law that actually sometimes force you to do stuff. But at what point can you know, declare an emergency where, hey, we're out of money. We just cannot do it. And we all agree here, we're on an economic collapse. We're not going to.
I was rather embarrassed after being involved in city government for 31 years to walk in here, and I walk through the door, and a commissioner called me by name, and I look around, there's nobody but one other lady sitting over there in that corner. Yeah, when it comes up and you've done your background, you've done your work, and we hope got the job done, everybody questions, why did you do it that way? If you people would attend the commission meetings, you know what's going on before it gets to this. But if you don't, you don't. I go to church. If I don't go to the church business meetings, and I don't go to all of them, I have to question just like this. But I encourage you to attend commission meetings. That's what it's all about. But no, we all sit at home on Monday night and watch NCSI or whatever. I don't watch it, but it's watched. And then we complain when it comes out in the paper on Tuesday night that these people right here voted to do something that we don't like. And we'd have been here on Monday morning at 8:30, we could have questioned it before it got to this point today.
Would it have changed anything? Pardon? Would it have changed anything?
It might.
No, I doubt it.
You said that you have an $8 million basically rainy day fund. It's now going to $10 million. How is that, the rainy day fund of $8 to $10 million? How is that invested and what rate?
By general statutes, they only allow us to do a certain, and they'll connect that better than us.
They're mostly invested in very high yield, very low yield, highly secure, and very liquid investment instruments, which again are limited by general statute. We can invest in the stock market. We can't do anything.
Well, I figured it'd be bonds. Do you know what the rate of return is? What's your interest rate on those?
It's less than 1%.
So what you're telling me today is we're getting less than 1% return on our investment, but then you're turning around and issuing bonds that you're going to be paying 3.75%. In bad economic times where your rainy day fund is going from $8 million to $10 million, so you've increased your rainy day fund 25% in 1 year, and you're not investing money back. This makes, you've increased your rainy day fund from $8 million to $10 million in 1 year. That's a 25% increase in bad economic times. You're issuing bonds where you're repaying 3.75%, 3.57, but in the same point, you're not even getting 1% return on the money for your rainy day fund. Why couldn't
really offsetting that by
you see my point? You're not even reinvesting. Why don't you take your money and invest in this bond?
general statute.
See, that's the problem. All we hear is it's somebody else constraining us.
Welcome to our world. Yes,
No, and I agree with you.
Yes,
but at some point, when you see 50 people here, that doesn't mean 50 people here. This means that the people that are here today are representing probably 10 to 20 that aren't here.
yes, I mean,